What is good, Celtics Nation? You are tuned into the Dynasty Proud podcast. Following the Celtics win over the Portland Trail Blazers by the final score of 102-94. Another good win back home after being on the road for the last two games. And the Celtics are able to build a 20-point lead in this game. And then we're able to hold it. The Portland Trailblazers got to within 5 at the end of the game there, but Celtics hold on. Derek White, clutch 3, and that sealed the game today. I am the Parquet Poppy. This is my boy Adrian here. You can find him at NBA Swing Pass. Adrian, how are you feeling today, man?
Good, good. I hope everyone's well. Now, nor'easter that we just got hit with. A lot of shoveling today, man. Got the snow shovel, the electric snow shovel. Got the little blower going. A lot of hard work today. No work though.
Yeah. You could kind of feel the vibe of inside TD Garden today. A lot of people with some sore backs in there today. A little quiet, like I said, it was gonna be. Last game Monday night, a little bit of a later start, being on national TV. So yeah, the Celtics crowd still showed out though. But yeah, it was a little bit of a quieter one today in TD Garden. Especially after everybody shoveling snow and making it out in that treacherous cold and in those conditions. But yeah, the Celtics, played a very well rounded game today. No real like standout performances, but there were some good flashes from Amari Williams today in this game. Coming in today for the injured Luka Garza, and had a little bit of Robert Williams versus Amari Williams matchups today, which was really fun to see. The past and the present go at each other, made for a little bit of a compelling television and sports drama. But yeah, just a solid game from everyone overall to help build that lead in the first quarter. I believe that's when the Celtics had hit 20. So the shots were falling, and then kind of like the second half in that third quarter, kind of felt like, hey, after being on the road for so long, the Celtics looked like they kind of came down a little bit, came down to earth as far as the scoring efficiency, and yeah, I mean they were still able to hold on to this. It was you know, hard fought game, going against tough opponent in Portland, who's been playing recently well. And they get Rob Williams back on the squad in this game, his first game in TD Garden since he's been traded, and then finally a Drew Holiday game as well. So, they had a couple of pieces in there, but I believe they were missing Denny today. So, that's been their major success story this year for the Portland Trail Blazers, and unfortunately none of him today. But yeah, man, what else? What did you think about this game?
Yeah. Portland couldn't hit the side of a barn to begin the game. I believe they only had like 19 points or something in the first quarter. Oh no, they shot 19% in the first quarter, and they started shooting a little better as the game progressed. But yeah, Peyton Pritchard. He led the team in scoring, carried the team a little bit there. Jalen got his. Derek made some winning plays towards the end,
Mhm.
diving on loose balls, getting rebounds, making a couple of shots. Yeah, he may have turned the corner, but we'll see how the next game goes. But it's good to see him again more involved and just doing a little bit of everything, which he usually does anyway. But it was good to see.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, it was like you said, I believe they only finished the first half with, what was it? Only 37 points in that first half. Right. So the Celtics, you know, super strong first quarter from the Celtics. They had 32 points. Portland only scored 11 in that first frame. But then pretty much the Celtics lost every quarter after that.
Mhm.
Second quarter, Portland was 26-20, and then Like I said, that the second half, you could just tell the shooting kind of like fell off for Boston, but they had built that lead pretty well in the first half. So yeah, like I said, I just think coming back home, shooting so well in that first half, and then yeah, they let Portland score 28 in the third and 29 in the fourth quarter. So
Mhm.
the defense kind of like slacked a little bit, but they were still able to hold on. So coming off that little mini road trip, 2 games on the road, you come back your first game is after a massive snowstorm, and, I'm sure that made it a little bit harder for guys to get a little bit of recovery, going into this game. So, yeah, that second half just really felt like the energy, kinda waned a little bit. So it is what it is, it happens. But the Celtics were buoyed by some decent shooting from a couple of players today. So Derek White with 18. We said last game, like if you could just score 18 a game, that's like the sweet
Mhm.
spot. He did that today. Jalen Brown had 20, Peyton Pritchard 23 points, Sam Hauser with 11. And then the bench did well today. Like we said, Amari Williams contributed with 9 points today. Anthony Simons 12, Shireman 2, Hugo 2, and Jordan Walsh just 1 point, and Nemish Keita with 4. So, everybody was getting a little bit of something in this game. But yeah, Peyton Pritchard, the highest scoring Celtic today, 8 out of 16, and Jalen Brown only 17 shots today. So he had it. He had it going for him today. Trying to move the rock a little bit. He had 5 assists on his own. The ball was moving pretty well for the Celtics. 24 assists total today. Um, so yeah, it was good. It was pretty decent. The turnovers could have been a little bit better. Had 16 in this game. Um, but overall, I mean, just a solid performance from the team today. I'll go ahead and like post this box score right now, so we just take a quick look at it. And then that way we can just see everybody can just see right now who's watching. Thank you for tuning in. If you're tuned in today after the win, I know it's a little bit of a later start. Uh, for the Celtics tonight, an 8 p.m. start time compared to the usual 7:30 or 7 start time. So appreciate you if you tuned in to this post game podcast. We're just going over this a little bit today. Like I said, not too much of a spectacular game against Portland today. Decent scoring, but yeah. Like I'm just gonna go through the box score real quick. 4 of 12 for Sam, 3 of 7, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. But yeah, I mean, you guys can just take a look at it for yourself. Nemish Keita 22-4, 34-18 from D White. 36-20 from JB, Payne Pritchard 35, 23 points. So everybody shot decently well. I mean, Jalen Brown about 500, 50 about 50%, Payne Pritchard about 50%, Derek White about 50%. So yeah, definitely a little bit better shooting performance today for everyone involved. Jalen Brown was taking over when he needed to in some spots today. Only ended up with 20. Like I said, he was really looking to, get everyone involved. I mean, everyone was. If you look at those, all the starters, their assists, um,
Mhm.
did pretty well today. So, um, really good stuff today. Portland didn't really have any. They don't really have any shot makers in this game. A lot of their offense came. Um, from who was it today? Jeremiah Grant. I mean, he was pretty much coming off the bench, doing the most for Portland today. Drew Holiday with 14 himself, Kamara with 18, Klingon with 9. Klingon looked I mean, he was dominating on the boards today, had 15 boards, but there was some he just couldn't hold on to the ball early in that game. Contributed 3 turnovers, and really, like, I mean, yeah. a lot of the turnovers today really helped out the Celtics. That's for sure. Especially in that first quarter to build the lead. I mean, anytime the Portland Blazers got underneath the hoop, they were either turning it over, clinging especially, or the ball was getting stripped. So really active hands today from the Celtics. Helping to to get those turnovers today for them. So Celtics ended up with 11 steals today. So I believe Jalen Brown had 4 of those on his own. So Jalen Brown playing really solid defense, helping the team in any way he could tonight. 5 assists, 4 steals, and 20 points on 8 of 17 shooting. This was like a really good just overall team win. Um, Considering the past couple games, it's really been feeling like Jalen Brown's been trying to take over the game as he should be, right? He's the best player on the team. So, um, other than that, my man, I mean, this is right now. It feels like we just need to get through these like next stretches of games and get to that All Star break. I'm kind of ready for the All Star break. We've been
Yeah.
watching a lot of games already this year. Potting a lot after all the games. So excuse me if my energy is a little bit low tonight. Hard to get a little hyped up and uh, motivated to talk about the Portland Trail Blazers. No disrespect to them or anything, but um, yeah, man, just like not really anything notable in this game. I mean, if you want to talk about Amari Williams, what you saw from him today. I thought he played really decent in his minutes for sure.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
go ahead.
he was kinda bouncy tonight. You could tell he was a little more it seemed like he was, um, I don't wanna say energetic, but he seemed like there was a bounce to his step. Blocking he had a couple blocks, he was battling on the boards, the guys were looking for him underneath, got to the line a few times. Good performance, something to build upon, and Garza being out, that gave him an opportunity. I think the more and more Joe inserts him in the lineup, the more comfortable he'll be, and the more it's just building habits and being more comfortable in game with these guys, and playing off each other. The upside's great on that kid. He showed me a lot, even though this stat line wasn't like super impressive, but he did a lot of things that were impressive, very active.
No, I feel you. Yeah, I definitely think, like you said, the key word was comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, the more he plays in the NBA, it's obviously going to start translating a little bit more. I mean, I think he's really like at that point right now, where too good for the Maine Celtics.
Mm.
He was dominating in Maine, killing it. So right now, yeah, I think this is now like in order for him to take the next step, reach that next level of his game, yeah, he has to get in these games a little bit more, get more comfortable, like you said. But still a decent showing today. He missed some at the rim,
Yeah.
um, and I mean, same with Nemish Keita today too. I think having Klingon down there too definitely affects the shots for sure, but 3 of 8 from the field. He got to the free throw line as well, so made 3 out of 5, 7 rebounds today. So he's still staying aggressive, going up for the boards, not being timid, and a steal and 2 blocks to go with it. So like you said, yeah, it's the numbers over here on the offensive side don't really say too much, but the rebounds, the blocks, the steals,
Mhm.
and an assist to go along with it as well. That's what he's there to do.
Yeah.
Rebound. He's known for being a very good passing big. So with him getting more comfortable too, finding the open man and stuff like that, I can still see the assists continue to rise. Like as he gets more comfortable. So yeah, just good performance from him today. I'm looking at Hugo Gonzalez right now. 14 minutes, 2 points, and he was a plus 19 off the bench. His
Yeah.
plus minus is ridiculous. I don't know if you've seen all the rookies plus minus, but he's at number 1. I believe he's like plus 200 or something like that. Just absolutely insane. Um, he's not the biggest scorer, but when he's on that court, he's affecting the game in some way, which
Mhm.
is incredibly boosting his plus minus on the season. Um, which a lot of people are going to say he's snubbed as far as like the rookies going into like this All
Yeah.
Star break or whatever. But I mean, you can call it a snub if you want, based like if you're just going based off of plus minus. But I mean, we also got to be realistic about the scoring. So he's not the biggest contributor as far as points go whenever you look at the box score. So that's probably what it comes down to with the voters when they look at that. Like,
Mhm.
okay, his plus minus is good, but is he scoring? Right. So
Yeah.
um, I know a lot of Celtics fans were upset about that. I mean, I'm not going to say it was a snub, but I will say it's like an oversight.
Mhm.
Um, you know, Not taking that into account. I mean, he's still a rookie. He's still 19. I feel like a spot could have been there for him. But yeah, we move on. We move on. Maybe he'll be in like the sophomore game next year. So we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe he has a leap and he's playing on the world team. I don't know. I'm just talking out my ass now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think what hurts him is he's just not getting the constant minutes. I think if he was more in a rotation and getting stable minutes, I think he wouldn't be an oversight for that rookie. I think it's what the Rising Stars game or something. But
Yeah, the Rising Stars.
yeah, but he's contributing. He's like you said, he's leading our rookies plus minus. So I mean, you can't complain with what he's doing with when he's out there. So
Nah, it's okay. I mean, it's the Celtics. They like always get snubbed and everything. So,
yeah.
it is what it is. But yeah, man. I mean, I really don't have much to say about today's game. I kind of want to see who are we playing next.
Ooh, I just looked it up too. Yeah.
Let me see. We are facing Atlanta. Atlanta's showing up.
Mm,
So it should be an easy win again. Um,
yeah, we just played them last week, I believe, too, right?
yeah, we did. We beat them. We blew them out 132 to 106. So, yeah, I mean, next 4 game stretch right here.
Mhm,
Well, the next 3 games at home. Then Celtics go back on the road for a couple games, come back for 3. So this homestand is a little bit easier compared to the next one that's going to be coming up soon. Miami, New York, and Chicago.
mhm,
Um, and then the Celtics will come back out west on the West Coast again, at Golden State, at Los Angeles, Phoenix, Denver. What a gauntlet of games right there.
mm, yeah,
On the road. Maybe Tatum's back by then. We'll see.
yeah, yeah,
I'm not so sure, but man, still so much season to go.
yeah. He's got to
We've
be
got
close. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we've gotten through a lot of games, my man. Oh my gosh, I'm like hitting that wall.
Mm,
I'm
yeah,
hitting a wall.
yeah, yeah. Try and find new insights and new things.
Uh-huh.
It's
Yeah.
yeah, sort of do a deep dive and try to find something, find a little
It's just
nugget.
it's just like hard, man. It's like this team is like they're so like I guess organizationally sound. You know what I'm
Mhm,
saying? Like there's no drama or anything that goes on. You don't ever hear anything going on behind the scenes with these guys. So like we basically just talk ball, right? Like there's
mhm,
none of that other extracurricular stuff that goes on with this team.
mm,
So yeah, I mean, like, there's no drama. It's just straight up ball all the time, right? So,
mm,
like you just said, yeah, it is hard to find like new insights onto what we're seeing and stuff because we kind of know what the team is now, right? This is
mhm,
who they are. The first couple of weeks when we started, it was oh yeah, like we gotta wait, we gotta see what they are. It took a little bit to finally see that, but now that we're here, yeah, it's a little bit of a grind trying to talk a little bit about what else we're seeing from the team, but you know, like I said, no drama or nothing like that. I mean, even the
Mhm.
even trades and stuff like that, the organization is so tight-lipped, right? So it,
Yeah.
it's any of the stuff that comes out in the media about trades and stuff like that, especially with Shams. I mean, they don't tell Shams anything. Shams is just guessing all the time at what's going on within this organization. So any reports or rumors that come out, like I don't even feel like we can talk about it or like try to go in depth with it because you say like oh like the media puts out that they're interested in Jaren Jackson Jr. and then next thing you know I've said it too in the past that it's just going to be the buyout market, right? Like we're going to get
Mhm.
the guy that we weren't thinking of that was on the buyout market for a trade. All the trade talk like, oh, so Celtics are looking for a substantial upgrade in the center or looking for a substantial trade or
Mhm.
team like like none of that stuff like you can't ever talk about it really because it's just
Yeah.
uncorroborated. There's no other, sources also saying the same thing. It's just hearsay. So, um,
Yep.
yeah, we'll find out soon. I mean, the biggest news
Yeah.
that's gonna happen is when Jason Tatum comes back. That's literally
Mhm.
it. And it feels like like watching these games against Portland, like it doesn't even like the team is just so good at what they're doing right now that um we watch it and it's just like, "Oh, cool. They won another game," right? It's just like
Mhm.
but there's nothing like I don't know, like if Tatum was on the team, right, it's a totally different watch. I'm not saying that it's
Mhm.
like not enjoyable to watch right now, but
Yeah.
everything changes about the team. You really can
Yeah.
like start if Tatum is on the team right now and they're, blowing like they could blow this Portland Trailblazers out of the
Mhm.
water with Tatum back on this team, right? So um just right now we're kind of watching like the status quo basketball, pretty much
Mhm.
seeing the same stuff night in and night out. We have the crazy games from JB every once in a while here. Um, but it feels like the team is kind of like where they're supposed to be at, right? Like they're just on
Mhm.
that plateau right now, playing consistent, good basketball. But right now, it's nothing like that's like get out of my seat. Like that was amazing.
Mhm.
Like that inserting Tatum into the lineup would help. Um,
Yeah.
you know, it's not we're not watching bad basketball. We're just watching Tatumless basketball, which isn't bad either. But when you have Tatum on that court, it just raises the excitement of what
Mhm.
this team can do. And right now, it just feels like we're just missing that extra little bit of spark plug that can
Mhm.
really get the fan base behind the team going into the All Star or after the All Star break. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's where I'm sitting at right now as far as like watching the games, hitting kind of like that wall is like what I'm talking about. Like that's how I'm feeling
Mhm.
when I'm watching the game.
Yeah, I mean, when or if he does actually come back, it just changes the whole conversation of the team. How does this guy play with Tatum? How does this guy play with Tatum? How he incorporates the whole team, how Joe uses him, and it just changes the whole conversation, and it's what the fans want. It's the excitement, it's the spark. It's just it's gonna be huge when he does come back, and I'm still banking that he will come back at some point, all post All Star game, or
Hmm.
maybe towards the playoffs, or they possibly wait as long as they can before they insert him into the lineup. But yeah, it just changes everything when Tatum comes back.
Hmm.
Looking forward to it though.
Yeah, same here. I mean, it's I mean, I also feel like Celtics fans are kind of like feeling the same as well too. Inside TD Garden, like I said, it was a little bit of a quieter one tonight.
Hmm.
Um, but it's the Portland Trailblazers Monday night after a huge snowstorm and everything. So
Yeah.
um, like Jalen Brown got to the free throw line tonight. It was just really it felt like some Celtics fans were really trying to get that MVP chant going, but it just kind of kind of like fell flat.
Mhm.
You put Tatum in this game, the energy is so much different in that building.
Yeah.
Um, and he's the four-time first first team All NBA player, right? Like like a lot of fans pay to see Tatum, and
Mhm.
yeah, I think him coming back will definitely, like I said, it's gonna help liven up this team. It's gonna help liven up the fan base right now. Um, like I said, no disrespect to anybody on the team right now. It's just, we're just getting. I feel like everyone is ready to get to the All Star break. Everyone right now, fan base included. Get us to the All Star break, get us excited for post All Star break Tatum getting back, and let's keep on going with the season. Let's try to get another chip. But
Mhm.
until then, yeah, like playing this game today, very standardized Boston Celtics basketball. You know, I'm not going to complain about a win. Not going to complain about that at all. Uh, it's just different right now. I think um just think the team needs a little bit more juice.
Yeah, and also you also factor in what the Patriots are doing, and I'm sure a lot of fans have that Patriots hangover from last night too. So
Facts.
yeah, they're competing with the Patriots. I think once the season ends for the Patriots, hopefully with a championship, then all the focus will be back on the Celtics. With Tatum or
Yeah,
without. The attention span will be more with the Celtics. But right now, the fans are kind of divided. They're sort of waiting to see what the Patriots do, and rightly so. They deserve all majority of the attention at this point. But still, Celtics get a lot of attention. So it's just a difficult time when these sports cross over and the Patriots are doing so well.
yeah. I think like like you said, after having a game like that against Denver, winning the AFC Championship, going now to Santa Clara, California for the Super Bowl. Like you said, there was a lot of people having a good time yesterday,
Mhm.
myself included, during that game. So, coming into Monday, like I said, coming into a Monday night game, a little bit of a later start time. Everybody's tired from the night before, from the
Yeah.
day before, watching, all the emotions that you felt watching that game, the frustration of the Patriots to them finally pulling it out. You feel the joy, the drinks are flowing. You come in today's game in TD Garden, and you're playing Portland. It was nice little reunion, like we
Mhm.
said, between Drew and Robert Williams tonight. But I've seen crowds get more hyped for reunions. Maybe it's because of the length of time it's taken, but Robert Williams came into the game, got a standing ovation. It could have been louder. And and same with Drew Holiday. I know they did like the little video tribute. It could have been a little bit louder, but like you said, it's a later start game. And you're playing the Portland Trailblazers, right? Not really too much to get up and be excited about in this one. You kind of figured because they did beat us earlier this season, right? Back in Portland. Yeah, so
Yeah.
you know, and that one wasn't even like that shouldn't have happened, right? Let's see. Would they beat us by? Where's Portland? Portland. Yeah, we lost 114 to 108. I mean, that's a game they should have won,
Yeah.
right? Should have won that game. And I think coming back to Boston, the Celtics fans, they kind of knew like we were gonna get this at home. Um, so yeah, just a decent game, man. Like I really don't got much to say. It was really like not the most exciting game. The most excitement came really down there in the last couple minutes when Portland cut it to 5, but
Mhm.
exciting in the wrong reasons. Celtics took a lead in this game. They held it firmly throughout, and that was your game. It was over after the first quarter.
Yeah, I agree. Portland, they made their run, but you never felt like the game was in doubt. Celtics had control of it. Yeah. The only excitement I was waiting for, I was watching Kamara and Brown get tangled up a few times. I was sort of waiting to see what could possibly happen with that. That's where my eyes were focused on.
Mhm.
Not so much the game, it's just the game was never really seriously in doubt.
Right.
Um, but it's a good win. These are wins that you have to have, and you beat the
Mhm.
teams you should beat. And I know it's starting to get a little tight in the division in the conference actually. So we just gotta hold on to number two and try to stretch out a little more gap between three. So
Mhm. Yeah, and shout out to the referees today. Let these guys play as well.
mhm.
Jalen Brown's been getting called for his chicken wing, kind of like push off a lot lately. And he was able to just play through it. Like they were just letting the referees were just letting both teams play through contact this game. Even Peyton Pritchard got away with like a little bit of a push. I felt like it was a little more of an exaggeration on the defender on his part, but
Yeah.
um, yeah, I thought pretty decently officiated game. Didn't not too many calls going in favor of one team over the other. Both team, let's see, Celtics took 9 free throw attempts, and the hold on, why am I on the wrong game? How did that happen? Okay, let me go back to our game from today. I don't know why it was showing me Chicago's. Okay, yeah, so the Celtics they took hold on. Okay, we did get to the line a little bit today.
Mhm.
Yeah, we took 18 free throws, 11 made 11 of them. Am I tripping? Did Portland get to the line 30 times tonight?
It seemed like Grant was getting to the line every time he touched the ball. He was taking it and getting fouled.
He took 15 free throws today. And that's crazy.
Yeah.
You know how good Jalen Brown would be if he was awarded 15 free throws like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. What the heck? 30 free throws compared to the Boston's 18? Okay. Forget what I was saying. I looked at the completely wrong game, and I was just talking, looking at the box score of a Chicago game. But yeah, wow, yeah, he took 15 free throws, Grant, and made 10 of them. So
Mhm.
Jalen Brown with 5 free throw attempts today. It's just comical
Yeah,
with how much JB drives to the hoop. And he was arguing with the ref at the beginning of the game today too, literally like on his
mhm.
like second shot attempt or first shot attempt, saying he was hitting the arm. So maybe from that point on, the refs were just like, yeah, we're not gonna call no fouls for this guy.
Yeah, it's tough.
Wouldn't yeah, wouldn't surprise me. But other than that, my man, oh my boy Swoops in here. Hold up.
Patriots are back.
Patriots are back. Yes, sir. Hold up. Let me get that jacket. Show off that starter jacket, vintage.
Yeah, old
Um,
school.
yeah, facts. I found this at the swap meet here in
Nice.
Cali,
Yeah.
and I like see it, and I'm like, I look at the guy. I was like, how much you want for that? Oh, I'm asking 40. $40? Yeah, I'll take that. Give me that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Um, dude, it's so hard to
Yeah.
find like East Coast stuff out here, man. So, um, Swoops out
Yeah.
here. We had a dominant first quarter, which sealed the deal. Yep, that's what I was saying. The game was over right there. He said, "I guess it's a good thing we didn't trade Peyton away."
Mhm.
Honestly, I don't feel like they're going to at all. I think he's locked in, bro. Like what he did in the finals. Peyton Pritchard, he loves it. He loves it from here. Bang! Like, come
Mhm.
on, man.
Yeah.
He's goaded. He's the Celtics for life after that. Yeah, you can't get rid. I mean,
Mm.
you never know. You never know, but I'm saying, like, Payton Pritchard's locked in, bro. He's Celtics legend, based off of that shot alone, so
Mhm.
only way, like, Payton gets traded is if it's like a Isaiah Thomas type situation where you're trading a guy for a 100% clear cut better guy,
Mhm.
that's coming in than what's going out. Shout out Isaiah Thomas, still a GOAT though. Love him.
Yeah. Yeah, and plus with his contract, they're not gonna be inclined. Like you said, it would have to be like an all-star, all NBA guy and part of a package, and teams would love to have him just because of his contract and he just plays
Mhm.
so hard, but Celtics aren't gonna really move on from him. He's team
Nah,
friendly. He's like you said, Brad Stevens loves him, Missoula loves him. He's just embedded in Boston at this point. So
facts. Yeah, I honestly see, like, I can't see it happening unless, like I said, it's like a Isaiah Thomas type trade where the player that you, like you said, yeah, players coming in is, obviously the better move.
mhm. Yep.
So yeah, but Payton Pritchard, he still gives you. If Tatum comes back, everybody's role is going to change again. So
Mhm.
to think that Payton Pritchard's just going to be locked in to what he's doing this season, it's probably going to change when Tatum comes back. So
Yeah.
um, you've seen what he does with Tatum,
Mhm.
and you've seen him hold his own this year too without him in this
Mhm.
new starting role. And I just think Tatum just unlocks so much for this team. Um,
Yeah.
and a Peyton Pritchard type player, you hold on to that. You hold on to that to go along with Jason Tatum because the shot making, it's the shot making. Like
Mhm.
look at the guys that we have, like that are consistent 3-point shooters that shoot well. I mean, Peyton Pritchard, Sam Hauser,
Mhm.
uh, Derek White. Not so much this year, but in the past, right? He's shown you Jason Tatum, decent 3-point shooter as well. And I don't think you trade guys like that are built for the Joe Mazzulla system. Um,
Mhm.
they're gonna ride this. They're gonna ride it. They're gonna figure out a way to get help, but they're gonna ride. They're gonna ride what they got. As far as the trade deadline goes this year. I thought they were gonna make moves, but
Yeah.
everyone has like locked into their role this year now. So, uh, you know, like we were talking about earlier, like it's hard to really talk more about what we're seeing from the team because it's just so consistent now. So
Yeah.
consistent.
Yeah. Tatum's the move, you know? You get Tatum back, that's the move. Like everyone, like you said, everyone's gonna play better with them. Derek White will start shooting better. He'll just open up everything for everyone. The percentages will go up. And guys will, in theory, get easier looks and score better, and their percentages may go up, and their scoring averages may go up because everyone's gonna run towards Tatum. The doubles will come quick, doubles and triples, and guys just have to catch the ball and deliver and make the shots. He just
hmm
opens up the whole floor for everyone.
I really feel like the team has also been very defensive minded this year. Like knowing the lack of talent compared to the past couple years. Um, I really think that Joe has, Joe talks about it all the time in his pressers. They'll ask questions about Sam Hauser. They'll ask questions about Simons, and he's usually going back to, "Well, I've been very impressed with their defense and this and that." And it just really feels like the emphasis this year is playing hard defense
Hmm.
because if you play hard on defense, it's gonna it'll translate into offense at some point, right? Like whether it's on the fast break, whether it's just making the other team work, getting them tired, right? Like it's super defensive minded the team this year for sure, and that's only gonna help those guys grow,
Hmm.
um, and it's better to do it now when you don't have like the benefit of a Tatum on your team, you know, with the defensive presence that he has on the team.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they've been typically a good defensive team, top 5 or so in
Mhm.
Joe's tenure. I think they're top 5 also this year. But
Yeah.
yeah, you win with defense. Defense wins championships. With defense like you said, defense opens up everything. It creates like breaks, like fast breaks, like you were mentioning, and runouts, and yeah, it just creates everything. Defense creates offense, and it doesn't work the other way around. So
Mhm.
defense is where you got to lock in.
Yeah, man. Yeah, excited for the next one. I think we're gonna end here on that. Try to get up for a little more energy for the next game. I apologize. I'm just so beat tonight. But we'll try and get it going. Versus Atlanta. Should be a good game. It's probably gonna be a blowout from the
Mhm.
Celtics again, but yeah, we'll see where it goes from there. But other than that, man, if you tuned in tonight, really appreciate it. Um, and just make sure you all go home, stay safe, get some rest. I know it was a long day shoveling snow and everything like that, but the Celtics play again on against the Atlanta Hawks. What day is that? It's gonna be the 28th. Okay. We will not be post game potting that one. Um, but hopefully y'all enjoy it. We'll take a little break here on that day from potting. And then we'll be back for the Sacramento game
Mhm.
after that. And then am I on for let's see. Yep, gonna be on for the Hawks, and then I gotta figure out if I am doing Milwaukee. That game I want to talk about, especially if Giannis is playing. That game,
Mhm.
if I can, I'll definitely want to do that one. That's a Sunday. Shoot, I might be working. Dang. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Um,
Hawks should be an easy win, huh? It should be.
should be. Yeah, I think it will be. We stomped them last time, so
Yeah.
Um, other than that, we're gonna get out of here for the night. Appreciate everyone tuning in. I'm the Parquet Poppy. You can find me on X. My boy Adrian here. You can find him on X as well at NBA Swing Pass. If you tuned in on YouTube, appreciate it. If you tuned in on X, we also appreciate you. Swoops, thank you for tuning in tonight again, my man. Appreciate you if you guys could share the pod. Let people know that we go live after most of the games this season. We'd really appreciate the support and appreciate some Celtics banter and basketball banter going back and forth. Until then, until the next one, we will see y'all. Be safe, have a good night, and as always, go Celtics. Peace out.
Peace out.
Ends tonight here. It's over. Time to say it again, Boston. Anything's possible. Banner number 18 has been secured. The Celtics are NBA champions.